So writers know that beginnings set the tone for their memoir, and they often ask themselves questions. Did I create a context and a point of view for my reader? Have I introduced a narrator and or a character? Once you've asked these questions, you're going to go back and you're going to revise and redraft. Let's look at these. Let's say you're a 3-star and you find that you're in the box of 3 stars. You're writing a beginning that establishes a situation and a place. You even hint a little bit at a bigger context for the story, sort of revealing issues that may have been brewing, showing how the setting is going to affect the character, even contextualizing a time in history and developing one out of many points of view. But you want to move to box 4. You want to establish a situation, a place, and an atmosphere, foreshadowing the problems and hinting at questions, issues, or ideas and themes. So we've also got to have your own particular narrative voice and point of view. How do you get to a box 4? Let's take a look at this. What I want you to try to do is set up the conflict so that readers can anticipate the problem and look for the resolution as you proceed in your writing. For example, in this particular memoir, it starts with, when I was in kindergarten, my parents got divorced. Afterward, I lived with my mom in Crafton, Maryland, but I still saw my dad often, and we always had fun together. We liked to watch The Simpsons, go fishing, and talking about classical music. I played a violin at the same time, and he played the trumpet. But everything changed on a Friday night when I was 10. My mom came into my room, lay down beside me on the bed, and said, "Can we have a serious talk?" Then she told me the shocking news that my dad had made a serious mistake and he was going to jail. So we've established character, setting, and conflict, and we're hitting at something that might come up a little bit later on as this person continues to write through their memoir. Over here I have another example from Sandra Cisneros. A lot of you might have read House on Mango Street. This is from her memoir 11. And it is all about turning 11 years old. So let's see how she starts this. She says, what they don't understand about birthdays and what they'll never tell you is that when you're 11, you're also 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And when you wake up on your 11th birthday, you expect to feel 11. But you don't. You don't open your eyes and everything's just like yesterday, only it's today. And you don't feel 11 at all. You feel like you're still 10 and you are underneath your year that makes you 11. So she's establishing this concept that she's going to turn 11, but she doesn't feel any different, and that she's also been every age before, and you think that you're going to just wake up and it's going to be different, but it's not. So this is a conflict that for her, turning 11 doesn't feel significant, and she's going to develop that as she goes through. Try this in your writing. Set up your conflict so that your reader can anticipate the problem, and then begin to anticipate the resolution as well.